I know you guys are excited about Next Generation just as much as I am, and I want to do my biggest giveaway ever. I'm giving away an Xbox Series S to one lucky subscriber. If you want to win this Xbox Series S, all you have to do is follow me on this YouTube channel, follow me on my Twitter, and follow me on Instagram. I will pick a random person on November 10th when the console releases, and I will pick one and I will send one to you. So, do those things if you want a freaking Xbox Series S. ¿Qué pasa to the pack? It is Pack here,
aka your mama's best friend.
and I just missed Halloween, so I'm sorry guys. I was just chilling that day. But we're on November 1st, which means we're a little over 1 week away from NBA 2K21 on the next generation. And yet, even then, we still have things to talk about. New footage coming out from the myteam Twitter page. And I just want to show you guys this footage real quick, break it down, and give it to you guys in a video. But before this video starts, though, be an OG, join the pack, and subscribe. So, the first thing I want to mention, blatantly clear, and the big question. This is a brand new court, but this is weird because this is obviously Triple Threat, and this is obviously myteam because there is a myteam logo in the background. So we know that this is a myteam court, right? But we just talked about the other court the other day, the one that was black and white that had the windows and it was like a blue sky. That's also Triple Threat myteam, right? So now I'm confused because now I really don't know what is what. There's a lot of things that I could assume. First things first, maybe they just have multiple courts. Like maybe myteam Triple Threat, they have 2 different courts for whatever situation, or maybe you have multiple different courts for multiple different situations. I mean, you do have a pretty basic court for the original one, which is the black and white one with like just the windows. I mean, you can do whatever you want with that one. And so this one's kind of like a play off of that one because it still like has like some design on the court. There's still windows, but this one has palm trees in the background. It has a pool, it has people, less people than the other one. So there's clear differences. And not only that, this pink one, it says like a giant sign saying Pink Diamond Plaza, which is kind of cool. And it has like the neon lights shining onto the court, which is the new lighting and the ray tracing coming off the court. Again, one of the better courts they've released so far. It is sick. But again, it doesn't make sense why this one is completely different from this one, yet it's the same game mode. So again, maybe they have different situations. Maybe if you have a whole Pink Diamond team, you get the Pink Diamond Plaza, maybe, and that's like an unlockable court, which means maybe they have multiple courts, maybe one for Diamond, Ruby, etc. That'd be cool to have a bunch of different courts with a bunch of different styles and a bunch of different colors. I'd be super down for that. But I do have multiple ideas. The other one is that maybe there's a court for online, and then there's one court for just like challenges. So like one against random like CPU or AI players, and then another one is against online players. But again, why would it be called the Pink Diamond Plaza? It really makes the most sense if this is like an unlockable court you can get, but it's only for Triple Threat. But that's another thing. Why would you want an unlockable court for Triple Threat? I mean, I guess I get it, but there's a lot of things. My final thing that you could assume, right, is that maybe this is just its own game mode. Like maybe the white and black court with the blue sky and the windows, maybe that's one game mode, like regular Triple Threat, right? And then this other one is maybe something else that we don't know about. Maybe it's like a randomized thing. Maybe it's your personal team, but you play 3v3. There's so many things that they could be saying, and plus they said they were going to add a bunch of new game modes, so we really don't know what's exactly going on. But no matter what, I gotta say, the courts that they have been showing are just amazing. This Pink Diamond one, I'm gonna say, is even better than the one we just saw. Literally the giant Pink Diamond Plaza sign with the neon light shining down onto the court, right? You have a pool in the background. It's kind of like a Miami vibe because they have some palm trees. It is such a nice court, and you have like the buildings in the background, people watching, and then on top of that you have like the reflection coming off the court because of now the new ray tracing technology, and then you have the lights hitting on the jerseys and it's reflecting differently on the jerseys than like anything else. So no matter what, this is definitely one of the best courts ever. Again, they've really been knocking it out of the park with these courts. But there's still more things to talk about. First, I want to talk about James Harden in general. I like that he did his step back, his signature one. I think that his step back in 2K has always been pretty weak, but it seems like they've kind of updated it and gave it a brand new version. Last year, well, I guess in the past couple 2Ks, they do have it, but it's kind of weak and it doesn't really work. This one seems to create a lot of separation, so much so that whoever's guarding him, I'm actually not sure who is guarding him because I don't know. It's myteam, so it literally could be anybody, right? But whoever is guarding him looks like he got broken a little bit. Like, look, you see that he stumbles backwards when he does the step back. So Maybe you can break ankles off step backs more often than usual, which is going to be obnoxious. But then again, step backs are usually hard to make. So the fact that they're going to make that an option now is awesome. I love that. Another thing I noticed is that James Harden flexing. So I hate that they've never added muscle physics. Like when you flex, your muscles get bigger, and you can see that James Harden flexes, and it looks like he's just putting his arms out there, like doing nothing, or he just hasn't gotten muscle at all. That's just not how real life works. I hated that we're in a new generation with new technology, and they still haven't really done that. It's not like they can't. Like they did the neck thing, where like someone yells, their neck veins pop out, and their neck gets bigger. Why don't you do that with the whole body? I don't get why you don't just do that. Another thing is LeBron James. I love the face he makes when he's about to do a block on Steve Nash. Like bro got that chase down artist on Hall of Fame at least. And dude, he just jumps up, makes a face like, oh, give me that, and he blocks him. And I like that block too. I like how he's doing like a standing frozen in midair after he blocks him. That's kind of a new animation, I feel like. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, also you got to see Steve Nash, but it's kind of hard to see everybody because this quality is pretty rough. Again, if we could see this in 4K, it'd be a lot more hype. But you know how 2K loves to release their 1080p recorded on a potato footages. I mean, these are pretty rough, but still, the lighting coming off LeBron's jersey, the Miami jersey, which is like, oh, it's a black jersey, and yet because you're in a court with white, pink neon signs flashing on you, you can see how much it affects the jersey and the color of it. A lot of people are like, I hate how like the Lakers jersey on LeBron is super faded, but that's just because the light's hitting on it, it's making it brighter. That's kind of what's going on, and I think it looks a lot more realistic that way. I'm sure if he steps out of the light, it gets darker, and that's fine with me. Overall, though, all this footage is awesome. We've gotten to see new animations, we've gotten to see Tracy McGrady, we've gotten to see LeBron in Next Generation, the lighting, the courts. You got to see James Harden doing a step back, and just the amazing effects of everything. And this is clearly just one huge step ahead from last generation, and I love seeing this, even if it is my team. The fact that we can break down so much stuff off of this, even though it's my team, is awesome to see. But we are a week away, seriously. So for the Xbox Series X and S, it comes out in 9 days, I believe, or even technically it comes out on the 9th that night. So it comes out in 8 days, so a week and a day, right? And we have no idea how my career or Park or whatever they're gonna call it is going to be. That's the last thing they've really shown us, and that's the thing that everybody cares about. Like, it's a week away, we have no clue what we're even buying. I think that's kind of wild. I am excited. I mean, they're gonna have to tell us something this coming week, like they have to, right? But still, I'd like this stuff to get out already. Like we're excited about it. Let's get this show on the road, and let's get this stuff happening. But that's my opinion on all this stuff. I am excited, and every piece of news and information I'm going to get, I'm going to show you guys immediately. What do you guys think about all this footage? Did I miss anything that you saw? Leave it in the comments below. Hey, and if you like this channel, give it a sub, and I'll see you guys next time.